and welcome to my channel, Swine Siesta Squad. Yokozo, SS Otome game. So today I would like to talk about this very disappointing game, Moeyo, Otome Doushi, Kayuu Koigatari. And we will dive in why it's so disappointing. So the story is about a Taoist apprentice that's going to kick ass, kind of. And the Google Translate for the tournament that was taking place in the prologue is Gorgeous Martial Arts Tournament, which is so good I decided to use it. So basically there's a kerfuffle during this tournament and it gets cancelled on day one. And that's how our story begins, basically. The world is this ancient Chinese, and it's the world of martial arts. Strong men are in demand. They train, whatnot, and there are some also weird creeps, like in Cold Kyonshi, there are pretty much dead bodies just walking around, and the Taoist, like our heroine, is trying to kind of kick their ass and make them go away. And God, that was a short game. It's a guinea pig for how short a game can be until we get cancelled, kind of. Playing with fire there, my friends. My Otomate friends. Bubble. Yummy. Sorry, I have a TV here. Yeah. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm just hoping that no one is going to destroy my camera. Yo, right there. We have a special guest. 2 of them, really. And no space for me. Thank you very much. Okay. So why so bad? I like shorter games, but this was short, man. This was short. This video will be longer than the game itself. I have never played a game so short. Even PSP ones were longer. At least felt longer. And I read the reviews on Amazon, and they were all pretty much negative, and all said the same thing. That I felt pretty much, well, everybody. Let's break it down, shall we? The length. It's so short, it should be half-priced. Like, seriously. At first, I finished the prologue, and I was like, very satisfied. No choices, very short, sweet. But how wrong I was thinking that it's just the prologue that will be short. No, everything was short. And for the record, I do not want more text. Reading stories, I can take a book and read it. I want more saving. Text is cheap. I want the true MVPs of Otome games, so say like voice actors. Chibi, Nani, Nani. The second problem with this game was the plot, but that stems from length actually, because the idea was great. So
I have concepts of a plan
for Otome game. I think that if it was longer, it would have been better. And it wouldn't feel like a story written by an 8 years old. Yeah. So you can smell the plot twists from the first chapter. It's the most predictable game I have ever played. And most of them are predictable, but this one, oh god. The scenario writers are really good. Sasaki Maro, Yoshimura Rika, Nakayama Satomi. So my guess is they kept slashing it, like making it shorter and shorter to the point where it barely made sense, story-wise, and prayed for people not to notice. And boy, people did notice. The next one, the third one, the number of characters. There is a rule in Otome games that if you have a good-looking side characters, they'll be the villain, or at least one of the villains, because there is mostly like more than one. And that is not even a spoiler. That's how it works. But with 14 characters that have a face, that becomes a problem. Also, no, not even one woman in there. Just men. Even the heroine, you only get to see her on the stills. That will be my next point. So, our heroine reminds me of Tsuki no Usagi. From the hairdo to her attitude, like, you will see. So basically, she has an agenda. The agenda is riding a dick. And she tries her best And I appreciate that. She knows what she wants. I genuinely like her. she's cool. Okay, so the next one. No heroine's face on a side. No blinking and no lip movement. Some people have a problem with the comical and serious themes intertwining. I don't mind it, because if it was longer, it would make sense. If they could incorporate it seamlessly. The only problem is the length. Again, 7 chapters, and it's so formulaic. It feels like Fred Astaire movie. Like they're like here, and here, and they fall in love. Blah. That is a speed run of an Otome game. Seriously. There are also good things about it. It's not all bad. The first one, my favorite one about this game, is the BGM. I love it. It's like Color Malice meets Amnesia. And some other game, but I can't really remember which one it was. But it's really good. Except for the opening song, which drives me mad. Ugh! It sounds so cheap. Second one, visuals. I like the styles. The background is nice. I mean, it's good. Nothing really to say that. I looked at it and I was like, yeah. The system overall, I like that there are no mini games, nothing that would distract me from the story itself. Especially the skip text but the vocal still playing option. I really like it because when you, for example, save the game, the character is still talking and you can save it, so you kind of save some time there. But with this game, it's really so short, it's kind of pointless. Another option is to turn on the title cards and in the next episode. Also, I do not recommend skipping it because it's voiced by the narrator is Sugita Tomokazu, and anyway, the story had potential. If it was as well done as Mistonia or Travel Magia, like lengthwise and kind of like story-wise, it would be my favorite out of this 3. But it isn't. So the endings. Let's talk about the endings. There are 2. So there's like Koi, so crush, like a little bit lighter, and there's Ai, so love. But just one character gets a bad ending. Longley, my favorite one. I love Longley. His Koi one is basically a bad ending. He goes bonkers. Toma from Amnesia, bonkers. So yeah, if you know, you know. Another good thing, in my opinion, but apparently it's mostly me who thinks that, is the manga inserted during the fight scenes or other scenes that are like, it's much more easier to visualize with the manga. I wish it was color, but I like it because usually you get the sound effects and they're fighting and you see nothing, or you just see the tachie, and that's boring. But with the manga, you can see that he's there. Like there's some spatial awareness, and like I appreciate it. Okay, so that would be it for the good and bad. And now let's talk about the characters really quickly. I love Kayuu. He's not Koryaku Kiara. Kayuu is a Kyonshi, so the first one is Haoran by Sakata Shogo, voiced by. Obviously the childhood friend with a very boring secret. Yeah, Trouble Magia much. Then we have Yuhan, which sounds like a dinner in Japanese. It makes it easy to remember. Voiced by Urakazuki. I hate him. Not Urakazuki, I hate I hate the character. And I thought I would like him at first, but it was very underwhelming. Next one, we have my favorite, Longley, by Shimazaki Nobunaga, my baby. Then we have Shao, by Matsuoka Yoshitsugu-san. He's the lone wolf. I don't know, is that a code name for a loser or something? Because he's like... And the last one, Uro, by Kobayashi Chiaki-san. Hot rando. You need to play everyone else before you get to romance this one. And then you see his face. And you know the plot. So you know what's gonna happen. Like seriously, that is such a giveaway. I wish they would try a little bit harder there. Just a side note. At first I thought that Shooting would have sex with Panda because basically on the SNS tab on the official website, it looks like you have the 4 characters and then there's no Uro There's a panda. It's very suggestive. So overall, the game ends before it begins. It has plot twists worthy of an 8 years old, aspiring Pokemon trainer. It could have been my favorite one of the three, Misonia and Trouble Magia. It was too short, and it kind of sucked. Just 3 more chapters. So, like, make it the same length, but 12 chapters instead of 7. I'll do something. Like, who okayed it? I want to know. So anyway, huge swing and miss. And that's a veggie wrap for now. See you next time. Thank you.